Alright everyone, so Romie here. So this is the review for Stevie and Joseline Go Hollywood. Season 1, Episode 4. Joseline goes PG. And clearly, just from the title alone, you can surmise that Joseline's going to be toning it down. That process is going to be interesting all within itself. So, Joseline is meeting up with Renata, and the reason why she's meeting up with her is because she's been selected to be a part of the Puerto Rican Day Parade. And so she will be performing. Now, of course, this will be in front of what we learned to be 1,500 people. And the great thing is that, no, the weird thing is that Joseline has to turn down her sexiness, turn down the sexual aspects, turn down really the essence of what makes a Joseline performance. That in itself, like I said, is going to be very entertaining. So Stevie J has his one of his sons and one of his daughters out with him at the basketball court, and they're just playing some basketball. And then they're also talking about Joseline. His daughter's like, you know what? She's cool overall, but she's loud and she's constantly yelling. So essentially, she's cool when she's not yelling. And also, it was like, so would you want Stevie Jr., you know, your son, to be with a girl like that? It was like, what's wrong with her? What's wrong with him being with a girl like Joseline? It's like, yeah, no, Joseline's cool, just not for you. You need someone that'll turn down, not turn up. And it's like, I'm glad his kids have their heads clearly planted on their necks, on their shoulders. Good for them. So Stevie meets up with Joseline, and Joseline is just saying how she'll be performing at the Puerto Rican festival. And he was like, okay, word, big ups, good girl, good girl. She was like, yeah, so I have to tone it down because, you know, I can't go and disrespect the children. And I just love the fact that Joseline was just like, you know what, I'm respecting the children, and so I'm going to go and do whatever I need to do to make sure that this performance isn't ratchet and sexual and stripper-esque. So Stevie was like, you know what, why don't you invite Lauren Gibson? You know, she's choreographer extraordinaire for decades in the music, the entertainment industry. She's worked with everyone. And so Joseline's just like, you know what, she's been in the entertainment field for forever, but, you know, I don't know no Lauren Gibson. I know, what was her name, Hollow? Whoever her name was. Isn't she trying to be a performer now? But I want someone who's trying to be a performer to latch on to my coattails so that she can say that she created Joseline and do all this. No, I'm Joseline, I'm me. I'm going to take myself to the next level. And I'm like, okay, I love Joseline's confidence, but come on, we're all about growth. And she was like, you know what? I'll listen to her because I'm sure I'll have a lot to learn from someone who's been around forever, been around and doing this longer than I've been alive. And shout out to Joseline's Gladiator meets, what was the supervillain with the purple hair? Sapphire? Sapphire meets Catwoman. What, Joseline looked good. And so she met with Lauren Gibson. And so Lauren was looking at her like, wait, so they want you to perform at a family function? Okay. Okay. She was essentially like, nah, I know you. Joseline likes to touch herself, likes to touch the breast, touch the kitty cat. Everything you could think of while she's performing. She'll go and stand on her head and twerk and pop it and open. I'm like, okay, so what are they actually paying for? A sex show with mid-grade music? Like, what are they actually paying for with your performance? But anyway, she was just saying how, you know what, it's all about what's inside, because regardless of your moves, if the intention is to be sexual or internally that's how you feel, that's how it will come out. And definitely great advice, but she also said, you know what, Joseline, I don't think this is going to be a good look for you. And Joseline pretty much said, with all due respect, at this point, I respect everything that you've done and that you've been in the game forever. And she was like, oh, okay, hold up, chick, hold up now. But she was just like, I'm going to have to respectfully decline your help and assistance. So Stevie J's back at his home with more of his kids, and The segways clearly are a huge thing. I wonder when that fad's gonna end. I guess a famous person is gonna unfortunately have to have theirs like catch on fire before people stop using them. But anyway, so you have Stevie and he's at home with his kids and he's waiting for his older son to come with his grandson. And it was like, oh, so I'm a grandpa now? It was like, am I a cool grandpa? It's like, nah. But it's cute that Stevie, at least it looks like he has a great relationship with his children. They seem really happy around him. He doesn't seem like the strictest parent, so maybe that also helps. He's more so like a friend. So Joseline goes and she's trying to perform with this Atlanta crew of women. And they were just like, oh, they think just like Joseline because their whole mindset was, wait, so we're going to be PG safe. We're not going to throw it up in the air, throw it back. We're not. What? Why are we here then? What's going on? Are we being punked? Joseline, are you punking us? But no. Joseline's just like, I'm going to get you women into shape. Look, I understand. I feel the same way that you do. I want to pop, lock, drop. And it's like, oh, so you feel us. Oh, Ratcheteers unite. Ratcheteers unite. But no. She was just more so on that. Look, we're doing this for the kids. We're doing this for the children. We are going to act right. And so Renata comes back in and it's just like, oh, so we good? She's like, no, you don't have to worry, girl. I already know. We're going to have a really PG safe performance. We're doing this for family functions, for the kids. So CJ brings Lauren Gibson. It's like, I want to see this train wreck. I mean, I want to see this performance. And the performance starts off bad. Actually, the performance looked like it was going to be interesting when it initially started because they had a nice intro. And they were like, okay, I see you. And I was like, oh, technical difficulties. This is why you go and Joseline was covered up. And it was just like the music was sounding right. But then her microphone was dead. It was pretty much dead. And you know, it's a concert. So if the sound is messed up, then it doesn't matter what else is going on. It really doesn't. So that was it. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Come back next week. Watch my Love and Hip Hop review if you haven't seen already. Amongst my other reviews.